Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be an update for Deck of Panning. I am filming this update a little bit late and I missed last month, so if you are excited to see all the progress I've made on this project, then just keep on watching. Deck of Panning is a project that I created quite a number of years ago after being inspired by Books with Maddie's TBR game. We have a game board that gets changed around every single month and a deck of cards to help us choose what products we are working on. I really love prompt-based projects, game-themed projects. It's just a lot of fun for me, though I understand it is not for everyone. We do start off with 5 products, however your project can grow larger if you keep drawing pick up 2s. And I also just voluntarily, if I do not meet a goal for an update, I want to get use out of the game board and draw a card because it's just so much fun. So my project tends to get bigger and bigger. But let's go in order from products that are still in from my introduction in January down to what I rolled in, not last month because I missed last month's update, but the month before that. So oldest to newest products. First up for the prompt Peach Fuzz, which is in reference to the Pantone color of the year. I have been working on the Too Faced Peach Perfect foundation with a goal to finish. I used it 12 times in the last 2 months and have successfully finished this foundation. This took so long. It had 48 milliliters of product or 1.6 fluid ounces, so 60% larger than your standard foundation, and it did take me 132 uses to finish it. Those are tracked uses, however this product predates my makeup tracking spreadsheet, so it's probably quite a bit more than that. This was my oldest foundation in my collection and I'm very happy to be rolling this out. Next up I have a Joker item, and for that I rolled in my ABH Modern Renaissance palette with a goal to finish one of the shades. I have never finished an eyeshadow before and this is taking me a really long time. I'm trying to finish the shade Tempera, or this like bone colored shade. I will put up pictures of what it looked like at the last update and then what it's looking like today with an additional 23 uses on this. I have used this a total of 63 times since rolling this into the project. I have definitely made visual progress since when I rolled it in, but I still feel like there is so much product in here. I do hope to have this finished at least by the end of the year. I'd use this every single time I do my makeup, almost every single time I do my makeup, to set the eyeshadow primer in my crease, but that doesn't use a ton of product. So this is definitely going to be in it for the long haul. Next, for the prompt a splurge item, I rolled in a high-end primer. This is the First Aid Beauty Pores Be Gone Matte Primer with fig extract with a goal to finish this one as well. I have used this 12 times since the last update for a total of 34 uses since rolling this into the project. I have not made a new line, but I did use this today and it was really hard to get enough primer out to do my whole face. So I imagine that this will be gone in the next week or so. I do keep it stored upright and was giving it a little shake, but I think there's just some product like around the edges here. So this will definitely be a rollout for next month. I have used this primer, which is 50 mils or 1.7 fluid ounces, a total of 88 times. Next, for the prompt affordable, I rolled in my e.l.f. chocolate mint quad with the very small goal of using this 5 times, which I have really struggled to do. I think that's of the last update I hadn't used it at all, which is shocking, but I've now used it 3 times. So 3 out of 5 uses. again next month. I should be able to roll this out easily. It's just so small, it gets lost among my larger palettes, which are just easier for me to reach for. So I often forget about this, but I do really like it. It is good quality eyeshadow, especially for it being so affordable. I will definitely prioritize getting the 2 more uses out of this. For the prompt astrology sign, I am an Aquarius, so I chose to roll in my Colourpop Lippie sticks in the shade Aquarius. I actually surprisingly have quite a number of products that are Aquarius themed, though I'm not the biggest like astrology person, but apparently if it's makeup and it's themed after my astrology sign, I just can't resist. So I have a goal to use this 5 times as well. I have quite a number of like harder goals, and then I wanted to throw in some easier things to theoretically roll them out faster, but I've only used this 2 out of the 5 times, so I need 3 more uses. This is my perfect cool toned nude. Ooh, it's kind of melty. It's been very hot here lately. I wore this shade on my wedding day, a previous one. I loved this lipstick so much that I repurchased it when I misplaced it. I feel like that's how you know that a lipstick color is your favorite. I love this lipstick so much. I'm working on a lot of things, you know? Next, for the prompt favorite brand, my favorite brand right now is Fenty, and I chose to roll in the cream bronzer. I have mine in the shade 2 Butter Biscuit, and I have a goal to use this 20 times. So far, I have used this 10 out of 20 times, so I'm halfway to my goal. This is one of my very favorite cream bronzers in my entire collection. I've actually used this quite a lot. I don't know if you can see the start of a dip forming, which I don't have a lot of dips in my collection, I feel like. So I'm very happy to see this starting to look a little bit used and abused. I'm halfway to my goal and very happy to continue working on this. Lastly, for the prompt impulse purchase, I rolled in my e.l.f. Halo Glow Contour Beauty Wand, again for just a 5-use goal, and I'm happy to say that I did meet that goal. It actually wasn't that hard. I thought it would be trickier to convince myself to use this, but knowing I had just a small, really attainable goal on this motivated me to knock out those 5 uses really quickly. I will say this product is still just not a favorite. I don't really feel like I need a lot of options when it comes to contour products and should just stop buying them, especially since I already have some in my collection, but this will be rolling out as well. So that means we will be rolling out 2 items today, which means I'll be drawing 2 cards, which I'm so excited to do. This is my favorite part of the month. While I shuffle up my Winnie the Pooh card, I will put up what the game board is looking like for the month of July. I do randomize the prompts and move them around the 10th of the month. And I never take too close a look because I don't want to get my hopes up on which prompts that I would prefer to have. As always, I have a little pile of product waiting for me, hoping that I am able to roll those in. All right, let us draw 2 cards off the top. First, this is the 3 of Spades, and secondly, I'm holding my 3 of Spades right here, is the King of Diamonds. So the 3 of Spades is a Black-owned makeup product, and the King of Diamonds is hit a pan on something. I don't know how well these go with some of the products that I have set aside. I'm going to have to go on a bit of an adventure, I think. Alright, I'm back. That actually didn't take as long as I was imagining. So for the 3 of Spades and a Black-owned makeup product, I believe that LYS is a Black-owned makeup brand. I have quite a few options for this, but I wanted to choose a brand that I haven't already rolled in for this type of prompt before. I've used Fenty, I've used Juvia's Place, I have a couple Danessa Myricks products, but not a lot. Anyways, this is a product that is a smidge newer to my collection. This is their LYS Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer in the shade LN6, which is a great match for me in the summertime. And I would just like to set a 10 use goal on this. I think that is really good. I am focusing on a concealer to finish, and other than that, I've just been kind of bopping around and shopping my stash for concealers, but I'd like to get a good 10 more uses on this LYS concealer. It's not one that I feel any pressure to try and finish just yet. And then for the King of Diamonds, I was really hoping to get a King of Spades or clubs because I have quite a number of products over there in the wings that have a pan already that I wanted to work on expanding the pan, but we are going to be hitting a new pan. And for that, not the most strategic choice, but this is a goal I've wanted to meet for a long time. I want to hit pan, finally, in my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I have a whopping 65 tracked uses on this bronzer. I actually used it today. I shopped my stash, used it today, kind of forgot how much I really enjoyed it. It still smells lovely and like summertime, and there is a dip. I don't know if you can see much of a dip. It still has a lot of the embossed pattern on it, but I want a pan in this so badly. I've seen so many of my friends hit pan on this and even go on to finish this product, and mine still looks like this. It's incredibly frustrating. So I would like to have a pan in this by the end of 2024. So that is my update for a deck of panning, and we have the potential for a very exciting August update. My primer will definitely be an empty. It should be no problem for me to reach for this eyeshadow quad 2 more times, nor should it be that hard to reach for my Colourpop Lippie sticks 3 more times. And depending on how much I do my makeup and how much I'm feeling like being a good little nugget and focusing on the concealer I'm trying to finish, theoretically I could get the 10 uses on my LYS concealer without too much trouble. I do want to make sure I reach my 10 uses hopefully by the end of September before my tan starts to fade. I have not been fake tanning. I've been just very pleased with the sunshine doing its job this summer, but this is too dark for me when I am more fair. So I do want to make sure I get my good 10 uses on this before my tan starts to fade, but we still have plenty of time for that. So I'm feeling like at least 3 products rolling out next time, maybe 4. I so apologize for missing my June update. June and July have been very, very hectic months over here, but as always, I'm trying my darndest to be on track. I am filming this late, but this is going to be my July update. It's not going to go up even as I'm filming it now for a little bit because I'm very behind on pre-filmed content. I just have no time to edit. I film in big batches and then I haven't had enough time to edit the videos, which is unfortunate, but I'm really looking forward to next month's update. Even though I only have like 3 weeks, I'm still feeling hopeful. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up so that I know, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!